Hi, the figure shows a scroll in the motor of a compressor. As you can see, at this point, both scrolls are at the front and the low pressure will enter the scroll. Now, after rotating, the scroll are automatically be closed and the low pressure will trap at the first orbit. The scroll will continuously rotate until the low pressure is at the last orbit. When the low pressure are trapped at the last orbit, it will be compressed. After compression cycle, it will discharge to high pressure. Now, inside the shell, it contains motor oil pump and other moving components. The high pressure in the shell is to function to reduce vibration and sound, and it can easily separate gas and liquid apart. Now, the low pressure contain oil and liquid reservoir and also have motor and crankshaft where the function is to cool the heat motor before it reaches the scroll. And the motor is used to transmit rotary motion to the rotary motion of the lower scroll. Now the scroll is made of carbon and a set of scroll have two scrolls which are above and bottom. Now other application that use compressor is air condition. Next is reciprocating compressor. Now, what type of motor inside the refrigerator? Right, the answer is reciprocating compressor, or in specific word we call it Hermetic Compressor, and we are going to talk about its construction and working principle. Now, the working principle of the compressor, the cooling and the winding of the rotor is accomplished by cold refrigerant vapor coming from evaporator. And the suction vapor passes through around the motor stator by around the motor before it enters the compressor and cool the motor. If the temperature of suction vapor is lower, it is easier for the heat to flow from winding and the rotor to the vapor. About the construction of the hermetic compressor, it is designed in a way it is sealed to prevent fluid leakage. It is covered with sponge steel sheet welded together with the housing. There are spring holders installed at the bottom to reduce noise level. Piston cylinder unit consists of a block on which the discharge tube is mounted. The turns of the discharge tube increase the flexibility of the tube. Lastly, the crankshaft is connected to the rotor and transforms rotational motion of motor over to piston rod in two strokes. Other application using hermetic compressor is such as